Well, check this out. The clouds rolling in on the Seattle waterfront. We've got some thunderstorms across the northwest right now. Craig is tracking those as we speak. Hey, Craig.
Oh, and some of it is coming down. It is heavy. So I want to start with this shot in Everett. It's tough to make this out. I'm looking for some video, but the rain is coming down. It is heavy. In some places, 2 to 3 inches of rain per hour. That's the rainfall rate. And a lot of this is not moving. This is the convergence zone. The winds are wrapping around the Olympic range, coming together, giving us lift. And look at these lightning strikes since just moments ago. And we now have at least 6 lightning strikes. So we move on in tight. Notice just north of Shoreline toward Edmonds. Boy, that has been one impressive storm down on the ground. Look at Mill Creek. Heavy rain there as well. And those shades, those darker shades of those dark red there, that's coming in at about 2.38 inches of rainfall per hour. The purple ones I've seen closer to 3 inches, so it updates as we go through. Up to the north, you can see a nice lightning strike that just popped up here as well. So this area for the next 2 hours is going to be very active. Look at this line, just continues to move through Monroe all the way to Salton, and then by the time you get over to Gold Bar, you've got some heavy rain here as well. Index, there's another lightning strike that just popped up into the higher elevations. So we head up to the north of there. You got light rain compared to what's going on south of you in Granite Falls and Lake Stevens, of course, some of the heavy rain there as well. So notice this is what's left over from what came through last night. Very impressive rainfall totals from last night. We still have a little lingering showers down to the south as well, as we see just south of Elma. That continues to track up to the north and northwest. So not quite done just yet. Getting to Futurecast, 6 o'clock. You can see that line still very active. As we go through 7 and 8 o'clock, then it starts to fall apart. We lose the heating, all of the energy starting to die down, and then we lose it for the overnight hours. However, we've got another round to talk about tomorrow. 8 o'clock, we've got some more rain coming in. This one will stay mainly to the north, but notice the Olympic Peninsula up through the San Juan Islands, the northwest interior. 8 o'clock, you got some rain. 1 o'clock, it wants to head south. How far south? Probably King County, maybe as far as Pierce County, but I think if you get anything there, it'll be very, very light. And then by the time we get to 5 p.m., it lifts out of here, stays up in BC, and we'll see just another round come through as we go through Sunday morning. That's 3 o'clock in the morning. Heavy rain coming down from Blaine to Bellingham. And then by the time we get to 6 o'clock, we see some scattered showers. By the afternoon on Sunday, mostly cloudy conditions. And then we do have some more rain as we move into Monday and Tuesday. Snowfall levels tomorrow at 5,000 feet, potentially adding 1 to 2 inches of fresh snow near the passes. If you're traveling there tomorrow, just be aware of that. By Sunday, I think most of it's gone. Too high. It'll be rain. 7-day forecast. You've got some 50s for several days. Mark and Joyce, the next big rainmaker for us again is going to be Monday into Tuesday.